The Free Britney Spears movement is gaining traction. In this video, I will cover why Britney Spears is imprisoned by her father and now his successors. And also, I will also cover why in 2020, Britney Spears may finally become free. Dear Victorians, welcome to another video. If you like what you see, I humbly request that you like and subscribe. Please don't forget to ring the bell icon and leave a comment. Let's get into this. Britney Spears has been under a conservatorship since the year 2008. This was after a tumultuous affair with her ex-husband. However, since then, this conservatorship has severely restricted her life, which I'll be going into in a second. Before all this, however, we have to cover what is bringing the Free Britney Spears movement back into light again now. Well, in the latest Instagram post, Britney Spears was covered in henna, and importantly, in the bottom of the post, in the little blog spot, she writes, "I guess I'm demanding attention." This seems like nothing, but to anyone who's been following the Free Britney Spears movement, it's saying something. She effectively has no control over her life. She just makes money and she cannot use it. And this is a form of her saying she's ready to go on her own now. You can even see later on, she is wearing a jumper and she has henna still visible in another Instagram post. What is this saying? Well, this is a secret message. The henna means she wants out. These two on their own aren't enough though. In this post by a user on Instagram, you can see she says, "If you need help, wear yellow in your next video." And then in the next video, lo and behold, she is wearing yellow. So what does this all tell us? Britney Spears is secretly coding a message. She wants to be out. She wants to be free. Here is a video she posted on TikTok, and I must warn you before you start, it looks like it's a repetition. I cannot tell, but just wait the video out, and afterwards I will explain in detail how did Britney Spears get into this predicament she is in and what her way out is. Yeah, here's the video. Fans are saying this video is proof that they have been feeding her drugs which have been destabilizing her mind only further. Nonetheless, let's investigate more into the whole Free Britney movement. Her father, Jamie Spears, well, he was keeping track of her as part of the conservatorship, and he kept track of, quote unquote, her most mundane purchases, from a drink at Starbucks to a song on iTunes. So every time she went to buy a drink from a store, she was being monitored. That purchase would be approved or not approved. Buying a simple song on iTunes, this is like having a dictator rule the micro actions of your life. Her care manager, who is now in charge of the conservatorship, Jody Montgomery, oversees her mental health treatment and approves her visitors. So she can't see who she wants to see and she can't buy who wants to buy, but she can still make the money, importantly. So with all this in mind, what is the situation with Britney Spears and her children? Well, apparently she's still allowed to see the two sons. Well, at least the husband, her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, is happy with this. They are 14 and 13-year-olds, respectively. So the ex-husband is happy with them seeing the children. So what exactly is keeping her back? Well, the conservatorship is. Now, some say it is for her best interest. I will not be the judge of that. But since Jamie, her father, stepped down last year in 2019, Jodie Montgomery has taken over, and her position lasts until 2020, August 22nd of 2020. So, between now and then, she is still being ruled over by Jodie Montgomery, continuing the father's legacy. The father is no innocent puppy. On top of doing this to Britney Spears, he is also accused of having a tumultuous relationship with Britney Spears' sons. So, what's the go? Well, it is good for one thing that Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, is out of the picture, but Jodie Montgomery is still there. There is a silver lining, there is a bright spot. Britney Spears is reportedly asking her mum to take part of the conservatorship. Britney Spears trusts her mum, according to private sources, and she would feel comfortable with her mother helping her. Her mother is a lot more liberal, a lot more free with the decisions Britney will make, not controlling her purchases and who she's allowed to see as much. So, when this hearing comes later this year, perhaps Britney Spears may finally get her freedom. What does the audience think? Is the father as bad as everyone says he is? Has he done things to Britney Spears' son? And do you think Britney Spears' mum should take over? On a side note, out of interest, Jamie Lynn, the sister of Britney, well, she made comments on mental illness. This is what she said, quote, "If you deal with mental illness or care for someone dealing with mental illness, then you know how important it is to respect the situation with privacy for the person and the family trying to protect their loved ones, no matter how it appears to the public." This is what she wrote. As the public, we must learn to do the same. However, some commentators have taken issue with this statement. One person wrote, "How about your sister's obvious mental illness? Why don't you speak on that?" To which Jamie Lynn Spears replied, "You have no right to assume anything about my sister, and I have no right to speak about her health and personal matters. She is a strong, badass, unstoppable woman. That's the only thing that is obvious." So, whether Britney Spears' sister is on her side or her father's side, we don't know. Whatever the case, she wants to remain silent on the issue. So, there it is. This is a developing story, and it will continue. It has been going on since 2009, and I may update this video depending on what happens. Will Britney Spears' mum take over from Jodie Montgomery? Dear Victorians, thank you for watching this video. I humbly request that you like and subscribe. If you enjoy what you saw, please also leave a comment below, and don't forget to ring the bell icon. Once again, thank you, and stay safe in these troublesome times.